What's up, guys? Welcome to Snakes and Trails Season 3. My name's Tyler Carlson. Today I'm out with Rob and Rachel, and we're going to go looking for gray-banded king snakes on some of these road cuts in the Trans-Pecos region of West Texas. Should be a really good night, so let's get at it and cue up that intro. Alright guys, so the weather's been pretty weird. It's been super cold and rainy pretty much everywhere that's worth herping, and everywhere else has been super hot and incredibly dry, so it's like either too hot or too dry for snakes. But today we got Rob cooking for us. All premier here. What do you call it? Gourmet. That's the word, right, Rob?
I call it feast.
Feast time.
Deliciousness.
Anyway, looking forward to eating this. We'll see what happens. Alright guys, here's a taste of Magic Rob's cooking. That was really good. I also got a taste of Albuquerque Marble Double White out here in the Big Bend. Marble is one of my favorite breweries in the Albuquerque area, and I'm missing home a lot right now. I have a week and a half left here in West Texas, so I'm enjoying a little bit of a taste of home. I've been here for 7 weeks now. Pretty cool. Alright guys, so I think the game plan tonight is to look for whatever is moderately dry, that was wet maybe in the last couple of days. Everything is just getting pounded with rain today where we would like to be hunting, but hopefully there's one spot that's going to be dry enough for snakes to come out. Pretty frequently people just kind of agree with the idea that gray-banded king snakes don't like to come out on road cuts that are wet. So anyway, we're hoping that we'll find something. It might not be the best night, it might be kind of as slow as the last few nights, but it could be a really good night. It still has the potential to be one of the better nights out here. So we'll see what happens, and I'll update you as our plan goes along. Alright guys, we just got to our road cuts for the night. Check this out. They're huge. Should be a really good time, so we're going to get started and see what we can find. Alright guys, check it out. Rob is killing it tonight. He's got our first find of the night. This is a mottled rock rattlesnake, Crotalus lepidus lepidus. It's a nice adult male. Really gray, really light in color. Really cool to see this snake. We're going to get some photos and video of it and let it go, but really cool little guy. Probably the coolest snake I've seen in a long time. Alright guys, here's our next find for the night. I spotted this guy up in the tree. It's a copperhead in ambush on top of this bush. I've never seen anything like this for a copperhead. Really, really interesting behavior. We're gonna get some in situ shots and then let it get it down to get a good look at it, but wow, how crazy is that? I can't believe we found that copper like this. So crazy. Now it's kind of a good chance to look at the ventral surface of this copperhead, guys. Usually they have really pretty bellies. Oh man, I can't believe this snake. So cool. Oh yes.
That is a sexy animal. Oh, definitely don't have in a good spot.
Alright guys, Rob just cruised our next snake. I'm in the back seat kind of hanging out, but this is a Crotalus atrox, western diamondback rattlesnake. Venomous species of snake that are quite the treat to see. This is just a little guy, but we're gonna leave him be and keep going. Awesome. Alright guys, here's our next little snake. It's another little copperhead. It's a little juvenile here sitting at the bottom of this bush. Juvenile copperheads are pretty gray. They don't really grow into like their dark color until they're adults, but I'm gonna get this guy away from the cut so the rest of the people can see him, and we'll keep going. Alright guys, Rob shined our next snake. It's a night snake. A little bit of history with me and Rob. We shined a lot of cuts together last year, and he was the king of the night snakes. He found tons of them. So he walked up and said, "I did what I do best." And what that meant was he found a night snake. Anyway, you guys all know how common these are. We see them quite a bit. But we're going to go ahead and let him go and keep going. Pretty cool. Alright guys, so it is the next night. We're heading out to the road cuts. We're going to see what we can find. We're really hoping for a gray banded king. It is kind of our last stitch effort, our Hail Mary for the week. We'd like to have Rachel and Rob both be able to see one. They haven't seen one yet, so we'll see what happens. We're going to hit some cuts that got some good moisture. Should be a great night. Alright guys, here's our first snake of the night. This is a Crotalus ornatus, the ornate black-tailed rattlesnake. He's coiled up in situ on top of this rock. In situ means as found, or in the situation they were found in. Anyway, cool to see this guy. First snake of our night. And yeah, we'll see what happens. It's kind of a dark one, not very pretty, but still really cool to see. We're gonna leave this guy alone and keep going. Alright guys, here's our next snake in front of one of my favorite cuts. Just cruised it. We thought it was gonna be something much cooler, but it's just a little glossy snake. Oh, can you shine, Rob? Thanks. It's just a little glossy snake, Arizona elegans. Pretty cool. These are really common, but still a treat to see. We're gonna get some footage of him and let him go. Alright guys, just spotted this fox on the road cut. I think it's the same guy I've been seeing here the last few times, but pretty cool. I'm gonna leave him to it. He's probably doing the same thing I am. He's probably out here looking for snakes, but anyway, pretty cool. Alright guys, we just cruised our next snake for the night. This is a Transpecos rat snake, Bogertophis subocularis. It's Rachel's first ever and Rob's first Davis Mountains suboc, so that's pretty cool. This one's got really pretty blue eyes and kind of an orange colored guy, so anyway, really cool to see. We're gonna let him go and keep going. Thanks for watching this episode of Snakes and Trails. We'll see you next time.